Hello there, Libra. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, welcome as well. These are timeless readings, so trust that your intuition has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant to help you out in your current situation, whatever they may be, wherever you may be in your decision-making process. If you're, here because you need some clarification. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Some clarification. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. If everything resonates, then this is your reading. Claim it. Claim all the energy that comes forward. All right, bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords. So things are moving really, really quickly around you right now. You may be thinking very quickly, almost just like speaking really quickly, almost like rushed. I'm getting a sense, this feeling like you're feeling rushed, like there's just not enough time in the day. You've got a lot on your plate and you're trying to just keep all the lids on the pots and it's a mess. So here's the thing. Slow it down a little bit. Yeah, slow it down a little bit, because sometimes in situations like this, when you feel like you're just on the charge, just going, moving, thinking quickly, that's when sometimes there's miscommunication. You may be, at a point right now where you're a truth seeker and you're very direct. And so sometimes when you're very direct and very, very assertive, as the Knight of Swords, Libra, then what happens is that, you create conflict, right? You may say things that you didn't necessarily mean, or maybe you're too direct to where it kind of, puts people off a little bit and create conflict in your life. And I don't want that for you. You've got the Star card here, which tells me that you are starting to work on the idea of emotional healing, regaining your hope and your faith to make room for what the universe would like to bring you, which is wish fulfillment. Now, in order for you to move that way, in that direction, you do have to use your intuition and really search within and ask yourself, what is it about my current situation, my life, that what is my roadblock? What is keeping me from progressing to the level that I want? You may be considering like looking at your life as a whole and seeing that there are certain things that just don't serve you any longer and that you just need to let them go, because it's right now, it's about removing the old to make room for the new. Out with the old, in with the new, right? And so that's what's happening here. Now you're going to gain some clarity here with the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is tough because, man, is she very honest. She is honest, she is fair, but she can be pretty cutthroat with her words. So much like the Knight of Swords, you guys are very level-headed, but, the Queen of Swords is very, very level-headed, very fair, but can be a little bit too direct. So if the Knight of Swords is direct, the Queen of Swords does not mince words. She's very cutthroat. She'll say exactly what's on her mind, and it can sting a little bit. So be aware of that, okay? Libra, first of all, Libra, this is your card. Okay, as far as the tarot or the cards that represent, or the zodiac that represents, each of the tarot cards, this is your card. All right, so you are front and center in your reading here. You're at the core of your reading. So you're gaining clarity. Just be aware that it can be a little bit cutting, but this clarity is going to make room for wish fulfillment, this joy and harmony and balance in your life. You're going to almost, I see this as like you are going to be the one that makes all the decisions, right? It's almost like you're alpha, in a sense that you're the one making all the decisions. You're the one that's keeping things together, and what you say goes. Now, here's the thing too, is that whatever your nirvana, whatever you define as your, your 10 of Cups, this joy, fulfillment, harmony, right? The celebration that you've got, whatever that is, you're gonna achieve it, because you see here she's literally facing the rainbow, facing the cups, and this is yours to have, and it's right at the center of your reading here. So this is your reading, Libra. This is definitely your reading. So if you're looking to so you're leaving behind what doesn't serve you, so that you can get to the thing that your ultimate goal. Yeah, here you go. You've got spiritual awakening, and that spiritual awakening that's happened, that transformation that's happened for you, has given you that clarity, that intuition. It's really boosted your intuition to where you now see what you need to leave behind. It's like your life has changed. You've awakened. And when you do awaken, you've got clarity, which then makes room, because now you know what to cut out of your life that doesn't serve you, so that it can make room for this beautiful abundance that is coming your way, this emotional fulfillment. Yeah, the Tower moment is kind of like it's at the crown here, because it's here to remind you of all of the changes, of the huge changes that you have gone through. Whatever struggle, whatever shakeup, whatever flipped your world upside down here, it's time for you to leave behind all of the pain and the memories, as long as you have gained wisdom from it, because the Tower moment really is here for us. Don't see it as destructive. See it as a way that Spirit removed what couldn't support you for your next chapter, right? Things that you can't take with you on your next journey. So if you could see the Tower moment as that, you know, then you will have this fulfillment here. You see, you've got wish fulfillment here, and now you've got joy, right? Emotional fulfillment. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so pour a lot of love in this. You know, this is kind of reminding you, it's one thing to be honest, fair, and very logical, but also pour some love into your world here, because what's going to happen is if it's all this, then you become the strict queen where it's like everything has to make sense. Everything has to be very logical and very analytical. The Queen of Cups is like, well, you know, let's kind of throw a little bit of love in there, throw a little bit of feeling. The other thing this tells me is that sometimes with the Tower moments, we tend to neglect ourselves. So the Queen of Cups is here present to remind you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself properly as well. As much attention as you are giving your current family situation or your home life, however way you define it, you give and give and give to this, but don't forget to give to yourself as well. Look at that. So you've got the Four of Cups here. So sometimes the Queen of Cups or Queen of Swords here can be a little bit detached. And so universe is saying, take those arms down because I'm trying to give you something. See things from a different perspective. Don't be so stubborn and receive what I'm trying to give you. The other thing too is you may have someone in your current life here, your current situation, that isn't about getting on board with your goals here, whatever this goal is. Sometimes these people that exist in our lives continue to dwell on these Tower moments. And because of that, they've protected themselves to where they've got walls up. And they don't want to, you know, put the walls down to the point where it's like, they just want to close off. They just want to close themselves off to everything. And they're missing out on opportunities, the gifts that the universe is trying to give them. Queen of Wands. Wow, you've got Queen, Queen, Queen. Now here, when you've got all this many queens, beware of gossip. Okay, beware of gossip. There might be something here from the Tower moment, whatever it is that flipped your world upside down. Somebody may be talking, all right? I hate to say that. I don't like to think that way, but just be aware of it, right? Nothing you got to do. You don't even have to participate in it. Just be aware. Just be aware. All right, Seven of Pentacles. You're reassessing your life. You're trying to figure out what it is that you need to add or subtract from your life in order to make it flourish, because I think that you're done with the Tower moment. You're walking away from all of the hurt and the pain, and you're moving forward for wish fulfillment, happiness. And the Queen of Wands is a glow up to me. It's like it's you regaining your confidence. Not only are you logical, analytical, fair, but you're also attracting everything towards you. You're the major law of attraction. You're like the ruler of that realm of law of attraction. You're so magnetic that you're drawing everything towards you. This is beautiful. Okay, this is really beautiful. Like I said, you may have somebody around you here that's really not on board with this big change, with this walking away from this this upheaval, this shakeup, that destruction in your life. Now, here's the thing. No matter what, however way you've assessed this thing, if you have to start over, if you've got to take a lot of things out to make things flourish so you can get to this place of abundance and happiness and balance and joy, you know, whatever you do, keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up the fight, right? Because you've got two queens here, right? Very nurturing, very giving, very loving. But here, don't give up, okay? Don't give up. The Moon card above the Ten of Cups. So above the Ten of Cups, use your intuition on how to get here. The other thing too is that certain things in this situation may not be as obvious to you. And if it's not obvious, that's where the power of the three queens comes in, because now we're trying to tell you, okay, go within, right? There is a path here for you. So you can get away from, you know, start something new, right? After the Tower moment, there is a path. It may not be very clear to you, but it's a path that's going to lead to joy. But you have to use your intuition. You have to trust. You have to go within. That is why you've got the presence of the three queens, because again, intuition, go within. Go within to find the answers so that you can get past these walls here. Once you get past these walls, you're good. You're golden. You've got sun. You've got illumination. You've got, you know, potential, all of the potential that the universe is trying to hand you here. It's right over on the other side. You just have to trust that you can get to that side there. Just don't give up whatever you do. All right, let's see what other cards you've got. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. We've got Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Yeah, you're going to overcome that. I have no doubts about it. Know your worth. That is your Queen of Wands. We'll put that guy over here next to the Queen of Wands right there. All right, and then last card here, love is all around. Okay, first of all, Libra, if you're not seeing that this is for you, I mean, look at this. You've got love is all around you. You've got to see things from a different perspective. Know your worth, like the Queen of Wands, right? This is that glow up, gaining confidence, knowing your self-worth, overcoming any obstacles such as the Tower moment. These are obstacles that really are meant for you to learn more about yourself, your truest self. That's why Tower moments happen for us. I know that it's really difficult for a lot of you right now, but trust that, you know, when all is said and done and you are that phoenix rising from the ashes, you're going to be so much the better and the stronger person for it. That's why you've got the 3 queens here. I'm surprised we didn't get the Queen of Pentacles. But nevertheless, this is a great reading for you, Libra. I hope that this helps to clarify any kind of questions or doubts that you may have. You're on the right path. You've just got to make sure that you've learned from this Tower moment. Otherwise, it's going to continue to repeat itself, right? Those lessons. And also look around you, right? There's great abundance around you. There's great abundance, and go within, because then you'll find the answers to how to get to your place of nirvana, this place of joy and fulfillment right here that the Queen of Swords is literally presenting to you. Almost like, ta-da, and now I present to you the 10 of Cups, you know, kind of like a game show. I don't know why that, you know, I just heard that in you know, like kind of like, it's, see, I'm presenting it to you. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.